Hello, and welcome to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I am Funny Tiger 95, and let's get started with the first chapter of the game, Escape. Now we're supposed to go to the castle, but to me it was like, we're not escaping. We're just moving along as more troops apparently show up. So this is Tanya. Anna. Why did I say Tanya? Anna. She is King Hayden's daughter and future ally. Later on, we'll get to see her later on. Don't worry. She's okay. And she is friends with Erica, and she's in trouble soon. So let's see if we can help her out with this problem that is afoot. One green unit, that means usually a ally unit, but it's only unique ally units, because green units are usually ally units that can be recruited. Or if they're just regular NPCs, then they're just there to help out or do nothing, basically. He doesn't need orders, he'll just destroy anyone in his way. This lonesome knight with the 1% crit. Oh boy, he went so... He wasn't gonna hurt him. He only had 0 damage against him because of the weapon triangle. Stop. He won't stop. Look at him. You see this man? Do you think he's gonna stop for you? Tell your princess. Why would you tell me you're a princess? Don't do that. Okay, well, lock her up. Fine. I'll just have to come over there and kill you. I mean, defeat you. Haha. Seth is like, let's just forget about this and move on with our lives. Yeah, all these troops. How are we gonna get past them, my friend? I know my people need me, but look, you see this situation? See all these situations where I need to fight these soldiers? Okay, so let's go over, as you can see in the bottom left corner, or when you're on this side, bottom right, it's the defense and avoidance. So special places like these and this, the gate, the fort, and the forest, the homes, take 10. You'll get a defense from the forest, you'll get 2 from the fort, and then the fort also heals you. Same as the gate. And then, so instead of 4, I get 1 from the forest. Instead of 4, I get 2. 3 from the gate, etc., etc. And the avoidance helps you avoid, you know. So she's 5. The forest would give her 35. The fort would give her 45, and the gate would give her, I think it was 30. Yeah, the gate would give her 55. But oh, and I didn't go over the stats, so it's really self-explanatory. The strength gives you more. If it's magic, it's magic. More strength, more damage, more magic, more damage. Skill is the accuracy of the move. Skill, the better it is. Speed, you can double hit, or once you get brave weapons, you'll quad hit them. It's also helps with avoidance, and then also helps with crit. I think same speed or skill. defense. I said before, it's really important with the resistance because this helps you take more damage as well, receive more damage so that you can give, so that you don't die. The aid, these two, the con and aid, it's your size is the constitution, and the aid is what you can do to rescue a person. So it says rescue, her 4 and her con's 5. His is 14 for his aid, so he can pick her up and, you know, rescue him because the aid's higher than the con. And this condition will do poison and I think like burning, but that's it. The affinity is really just who your unit can have a relationship with, and this is who you rescue, so it'll be like Erica right here. But let's get on with it. We'll get 2 reinforcements from up here, and then later on there's going to be 3 units from where we just came from. Now the soldier does not move, he just says I don't want to move. So I'm free to do this. I'm also going to do this. Actually, never mind. I'll just keep it normal. So you know what to play. Oh, he sees us. No. Too bad for him. Eric has got the Night Killer's sword, this rapier. That just means that I'm gonna get messed up later on, because that's what happens with crits. Okay, good. She usually never gets HP for me, so thank God. Ah, here we go. So it's Franz from the prologue. He left to go get help, and one of my favorite units is Gilliam. He's probably my favorite because he just takes everything and then just dishes it out later on when you make him a general, which is the promoted class. So this is Gilliam. He's a knight. This is Franz, a cavalier. Franz is my playthroughs. He's good. I've enjoyed using him because he turns out to be a good unit, but that's also because I sometimes get lucky with him. And Gilliam, I always use Gilliam because I don't know. Even though he doesn't have good speed and resistance and luck, he just destroys everything in his path. But he's the only knight you can get, if I remember correctly. He's the only knight you can get in the game. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to do the game speed to fast because that was slow. But he's my favorite because he just takes everything and just dishes it back out so well. Now I can, yeah. So let's put it like here. So I would have taken 8 damage from him and 39 hit, but now I'm taking 6 and 20 evade. I mean 19 hit because of the 20 evade. And next turn, it's going to show you what this will do. So, you know, like I said before, it does that. So I want to make sure that he doesn't hit Franz, because what might happen is I kill the fighter, and next thing you know, I get killed by the soldier here. Actually, here, because I really don't want to use him. Because he just absorbs. Oh man. Okay, never mind. He still hits. What a monster. Doesn't matter who you are. He'll take lives. Yep. See, here they are. Okay. Ta-da! There you go. See. Where do you go? Where do you go? So they both move here. Oh. So can he make it to... Yeah, he can make it there. You go. Oh no. Because that's where... Yep. Let's put you... So what you can do sometimes, well, all the time, is you can move your units in the path of some enemy's way, and because he's got 5 movement, he has to then go around Seth to try and hit Bronze Gilliam, but not Erica, because this just takes 2, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind, chicken. I miscounted. But now, I can put Franz here without the worry. Put Gilliam here because he's super beefy, and the one soldier's good at, yeah. Didn't want to use Seth this early because he just doesn't get any experience he's looking there for, because he's a promoted unit, and promoted unit gets less from smaller units. Franz should be fine. So yeah, that's just the problem, because he's promoted, he gets less experience from these people. There we go, good damage. Okay, now we got a problem. Gilliam, come on, Gilliam. Hey, there we go. We got him, boys. Sometimes that'll happen. The 69% is too small. Okay, good. Now, the sword was said good against infantry, like I said before. Does nothing to him. It does nothing to him. But I'll show you what it does to the knight over there. Again, another luck, but also that's just gonna make me worry later on in the game about what the enemies could do. Actually, do I have to use that for this? Hold on. 10, 6. Okay, so they should be fine. So, also what I forgot to say is there is the info about the weapons. So the mount is how much it weighs. I mean, the weight is how much it weighs. The mount is how much damage it does, and the range and the hit is the accuracy. So he's got a strength of 3. And when you go over here, it says mount of 7. Add those together, that's 2 damage. The weight is how much it affects your speed, so he's got -6 speed, which allows Erica to double him because this is more than his. The Rapier's weight is 5, so that'd be 6. That's more than his speed, like double his speed, so she gets to double. Franz, on the other hand, maybe not, because it's about the speed and the weight and everything. So here we go. I think he actually might double. No. I was skeptical about the speed. Let's get the health. One can see level 1. He still doubles. Huh. Okay. I swear it's not this easy. Well, we didn't see this early on. Okay, I can't be mad. I wanted him to get strength and skill, because that's gonna ruin him later on. Okay, let's give this to Gilliam. Well, you double. No, you don't double. You're too big of a unit to double yet. He will double, and it is funny because I'm like, oh, This man doubles hit people. That's just too good. What will you get? Well, actually, it's gonna be like strength, defense. Okay, make me a liar. Get skill. Okay, that's still fine. Okay, so I'll show you what her weapon does against this. Like I said before, we haven't had an example, but here you go. So the weapon triangle still affects it, but as you can see, it is glowing, and that means that it does super. It's like super effective against them, and will do big damage to them, and it helps out later on when you have, let's say, a cavalier and knight in the way, and they have an axe on them. See, look, now that did 10 damage instead of like 2. So I'm gonna let Erica get this, because the greater you get your the better you get experience for your lord, the better it is overall. Da, da, da. Ah, the miss. That's good. Okay. Okay, okay. She's proven to be nice to me this playthrough. I can just tell. Ooh, that's good. She rarely gets strength, but when she does, it's good. And with that, so it says seize the gate, so you have to do it with Erica. You can't do it with anyone else. They'll just sit on it, get their health back. But you have to do it with Erica and or Prince Ephraim from later on. Or it will say rout the enemies, and that means defeat everyone in the game, in the area, or that's it. It's either rout the enemies, defeat the boss, which is the same thing, or defeat the boss means you defeat the boss and it's the end of the thing. Or seize gate. Ah, we meet up. I was worried that she came here to wait for us, knowing the troubles that could happen around the corner, like just happened. So this will be the map later on. We I think after this we'll go to the map, and that's where you could organize your troops. But like I said, chapter 4 is where you get to pick and select your group's troops to go into battle. And here's King Hayden. He's important, but you don't really see him later on. Story plot say anything about it. Sometimes this just takes too long, so I'm gonna leave it up here for a second. Great story plot. Father dead. Yeah, I believed in him. I thought he was gonna win. Great. Well, don't worry. It's good. We're gonna destroy them. Is what he says. And he says, "Don't worry," but your father just died and the kingdom just fell. Yeah, sure. Let's not worry. Totally. I feel like I have to worry because that's what I have to worry about. And then we're talking about his other son, his Ins. I really don't know how to say it. We'll meet him later on. Don't worry. Vanessa. She is she's gonna be a part of us. She's a Pegasus Knight, and Mulder, who is a priest, and Gilliam, which we already know. We now have control over these 3 units from King Hayden. Yeah, I kind of like all 3 of them. Kind of, not really. Mulder is good to have. Vanessa's okay. She is what is the word? Very like fragile. I was gonna say weak, but that didn't really help explain what she is. But it's fragile, which means dismal. Like 27 when you get her into her promoted unit. This chapter should be ending soon, hopefully. Come on. Okay, and with that, it is the end of Chapter 1, Escaped, and we're gonna go into Chapter 2 in the next episode. See you then, I guess.